Isolation Nation, I am very happy to be here with you yet again from my home office, and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club.
What?
Quarantine has been hard. It's been very difficult being stuck in one place for almost 3 months now. And how does one deal with it? I don't know. How does somebody get one environment? You cough, you start coughing. You make do, you find a way forward, and that's what humanity is all about. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot being here. A little stir crazy, sure. Am I drinking kombucha now for some reason? Yes. Does it taste terrible? You better believe it. And so before I have another sip of that, I'm going to move on and introduce you to a man who's taught me so much about the world. He is the second of 4 legs of a 3-legged machine known as the Quarantine. Please give a very handsome welcome to Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Woo! Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Thank you. I have my virtual background out. I'm obscuring that I'm also in a cabin in the woods. Where are you? What is... All right, and you get a haircut, man. You look great. Unfortunately, you caught COVID again. It's so sad. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the show, you can certainly do that. Support Ben's haircut habit at laughfromhome.com. If you want to PayPal, of course, you can super chat, throw us some stars, or you can Venmo. It's the top right of the screen. We always appreciate the Venmo or the PayPal because those companies take the least amount of money away from us. That said, thanks for all the support. We got our Patreon starting to be in our intro, which is a new thing. If you want to join the Patreon, you get access to all kinds of cool shit. Patreon.com/SDSC. And let's introduce the third leg of the 4-legged. What is Chris Bowers, everybody? Chris Bowers.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Ben, when you were introducing Steve, I didn't know who you were going to do. So I thought you were at some famous person house. You're like, oh, and here's Meryl Streep or something. I thought you were at a beach house. And I'm like, oh, he's introducing Steve. It took me a second because I thought it was going to be somebody like surprise guest over your shoulder, like when your dad was here. So where are you? Are you at a beach?
Because he said someone who's taught me a lot about the world, and Bowers was like, this can't be Steve. Who is this? Who is he introducing? This has got to be someone different.
That was the first part where my brain started to go, oh, that doesn't sound right. What is this about? And I thought we were in a different house, so I thought maybe you had some special celebrity guest. Anyway, good to see you, Ben. Where are you specifically? Is this a different part of your house?
I am in Santa Barbara, California, at my brother's house.
Very cool.
And I do have a special guest I'd like to introduce you to. Ladies and gentlemen, the horse.
Hey, what's up, Henry Horse?
Nice.
Henry hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah, well, he was just buried under all the vintage ladies. By the way, if you have those with you there, holy fuck. Like, that's ridiculous.
What do you think?
I believe you brought all that stuff with you.
Yeah.
Rachel, how are you doing? Queen Rachel. Introduce Queen
good.
Rachel
I got
to
a haircut
the mix.
too.
Rachel.
Hold on. I think this is a better angle, right? Off forehead.
What is that, a wig of my hair or Bowers' hair? What wig is that? Where does one get it?
You got so much hair cut off, and then we sent it to Rachel. We collected it, sent it to Rachel.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I used it when I played Brad Majors in a Rocky Horror Picture Show thing.
Who's Brad Majors?
Rocky Horror Picture Show, the main character.
You played him?
Mm-hmm. The context should be that she said it was Rocky Horror Picture Show. So that's the...
I pray this guy
watching context clues, Steve.
When I played Brad Majors in Rocky Horror Picture Show, well, who's Brad Majors? He's in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, now I'm with you.
Oh, that Brad Majors. Oh, I thought you meant the other Brad Majors, not from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
She said it like Brad Majors is some very famous named character. I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show live 4 times. I have no memory bells going off for the name Brad Majors.
Anybody
Brad.
else?
I mean,
yeah.
He's the
He's
person.
the main character.
Yeah,
crazy. No, I know who it is. I'm saying I don't
Everybody
know.
knows who it is.
It's like saying I've seen The Wizard of Oz, but I don't know this Dorothy you speak of.
Thanks,
I just say that I think none of that story Rachel told was true. I just think she needed to move on from generals to majors. That's my belief.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we have any sergeants coming in by any chance? Or I'm not going to ask about privates. Okay, let's
not do
move
that.
on.
Hey, how about we talk about the overnight game? We had a fun overnight game. Was based on Ben. It was hashtag Ben roast, so people were making fun of Ben. They try to be as creative as they can.
Wow.
It's me. It's me.
Wow.
It's me.
Buy it.
That was
wow.
pretty incredible.
That was.
You know what? I
Worth
was
the
on
wait.
the last episode when I like flashed and I was like, fuck, now it's like a meme, and I was a little worried, and now no, it's gone now.
No, I've seen one with helicopter nipples, dude. You're still worse.
I saw that too. I'm proud of my helicopter nipples. They get me places faster.
Two memes can coexist. I don't know if you're aware of that. We have to move on to a place where that's true. I really believe that. So
It made me hot, Rachel. It made me hot. I thought it was great.
thank you, Jen Cobra, for
Jen.
saying that. But let me say, I want to bring it back off of social issues to something a little lighter. That picture you showed, Rachel, that reminded me of a scene in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Pretty amazing.
That's the one with Captain Bob, right?
What a dick. I
Is it
love this
Captain-
guy.
All right, well, I'm going to get to the overnight game. The fun game was Ben Roast. Two I really liked. Jeremy Day said, excuse me while I grab a set of crutches from my office. They are just a couple of props. Clever. But my favorite was Roz that said, what? Sorry, I don't watch the game.
I have a couple I liked a lot here, or a few. I really enjoyed. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Great. I liked Smash the Samurai's entry. Ben Gleib says, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Bowers says, Ben, nobody called you Shirley. Steve says, it's a line from Airplane. Bowers goes, Ben just quoted Airplane.
Yes.
Mindrew Razvan replied entered the game by saying, I tweeted this entry at 57 past the hour. You know my act at all. You know that I hate when people don't tell you what fucking hour it is. And Smash the Samurai says, Isolation Nation, Ming, I've money for the ass of 2020.
You are so funny.
And there is just one more that I loved, which was Deanie McQueen with, here's my little figurine of a Belgian duck, and inside, an even smaller Belgian duck. Good stuff, you guys.
Did
Well
you see
done.
anything you like?
I mean, you guys have already covered the
We
ones I
got
like.
all
My
of them,
favorite
alright.
one was the airplane one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Ben, today's game, what we got on tap?
Well, we got a great game for you guys today, and I'm really excited about it. You know, that's the great news of how good the game is. You know? So, you know how everybody's got jobs, or we used to? Great. Glad we discussed it. So now everybody does, but we still know what jobs are, don't we? And this is what you need
Yes.
to
We
know.
remember. Never forget.
Never forget what jobs were. We now know what jobs are. That's how you play the game. You ruin a profession or a job with one letter. You can take a letter away, you can change a letter, you can add a letter, but just one. Don't add 15 random words like y'all played it last time. And that's
Like,
how you play
as
the
an
game.
example, a worse practitioner. So,
I like that. All right.
That's very good. Or like SDSC toast. Kind of
That's not a job.
competition.
that's not a job at all.
Toast is a job, and we're ruining it by making it toast, and it just competes with tortilla. And
Yeah.
you see how Rachel got real jealous there? Rachel got real jealous.
All right. So $5
yes.
or more in the Super Chat or the Venmo or the PayPal gets you into the contest. If you win the contest, you get an album from all the albums of all of our hosts, plus a ticket to the front row, plus newly added a ticket to the Nowhere Comedy Club. So that's 2 tickets to shows and albums. It's going to be a lot of fun. So put those entries in, and we will see who wins at the end. We want to talk. We have a new Patreon member today. Carrie M is now part of our Patreon in our front row. Thank you, Carrie M. I appreciate that. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce the whole front row right now. So the front row, if you guys turn on your cameras, we got a great front row as always. We have Jessica, who's a Patreon. We have Shannon, who's a Patreon. We have Carrie, new Patreon. We have Tam, who's a Patreon. Ron is a Patreon. We also have Renee, and we have Adina here with us, and Christian, and Frank Nataro, who's a Patreon. So thanks so much for coming to the front row. We're about to have a very fun show.
Amy just came in as well.
Oh, and Amy just popped in. There you go. Awesome. So
Frank
very cool.
Nataro joined our Patreon from the street.
He did. we also have 2 amazing comics I'll introduce, both returning champions. We have Jen Cobra is here with us again. Jen, how are you?
Oh, I'm see. Straight to the ceiling, apparently, is where I am. Hello.
Hello, Jen.
I'm coming to you from the hot zone. This is my 95th day with this dog in this fucking apartment.
I don't know if you know this, Jen, but counting doesn't make it go quicker.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. But
A
when I
watch
get to
quarantine never
100, something's gonna happen.
If you just tilt your camera slightly, there are just 95 notches in the wall.
Exactly. That'd be awesome. God damn it.
She's got a poster of Cheryl Tiegs on her wall. She's digging a tunnel through. I get what you're doing.
God, if I could find a fucking poster of Cheryl Tiegs, you don't understand. I would suck a dick for a hug right now. It is ridiculous.
It's actually, Jen, that's how a lot of relationships start. Just a heads
That's what
up.
I'm afraid of. I feel like it means more coming from me, though, because
It does for
do
sure.
that for anything. But I really need some affection.
Yeah.
You want a hot girl poster so bad, I feel like you're about to escape. You're like a week away from escaping from Shawshank Prison.
You're not wrong. It's wrong. I have these tattoos for a reason. I'm going to
And
be
is
a
Brad-
daddy in prison.
Is Brad Majors in that movie, Ben? How far behind are you?
Who's this Andy Dufresne? I don't know what you're talking about. I've watched the movie 11 times, 3 times live. Don't know who this Andy Dufresne is that you're talking about. All right, we also have Danny Jolles is here. Danny Jolles, how are we?
Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Danny.
everybody. Oh, what a treat. I've been 95 days. It's just a dog and my girlfriend and in a 1-bedroom, and we are living it up, baby. How are you? We are in here. Good to see
You just rubbed
Jen,
in the
I'll
fact
tell ya.
that you have somebody with you.
Yeah, no, I mean, let me tell you, Jen said all that, and it just hit me 95 days, and I'm going through that right now, and then my camera had to turn on, but I'm still going through the 95 days portion of my acceptance.
If we had all done P90X, we'd be skinny by now. What the fuck are we
Oh my
thinking?
God, no shit. That
You
don't
guys
start
haven't
doing
been doing
that.
it?
I have been working out so much throughout this, and it is not done what I thought it would do. But I have been working out a lot, and it does so much less than you think it's going to, because it doesn't take away the pain. It turns out you can work out every day, and it just does nothing. You're still locked inside. You can't break through the
right.
walls.
I knew
All right,
it. I knew working out was
do-
a waste of time. Thank you, Danny,
Yeah.
for confirming my bias.
I have
appreciate
not
that.
been doing P90X, but I have been doing peanut 90 M&Ms every night.
Well, I think you just lost 20 pounds getting your hair cut, Ben. I mean, that's a lot of
Hey,
hair
look,
came off that
if
head.
you lose 20 pounds during this, they say you got rid of your COVID-19.
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
that's humor. Humor.
That was just off the top, boys.
pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. So was my haircut.
I've just been texting 90 X's. Is that not how to do that program?
Not the same. Not the same.
I've been doing it wrong. But that said, it is time to play
wait.
some.
Wait, not yet. Sorry, Steve. I have
damn
a
it.
question. I've been dying to ask Jen Cobra.
Yes.
Jen, are we supposed to really believe this is where you live, or are you just been
This is where
squatting on Or are
This
you
is where
squatting on the set of a Nickelodeon
This is where I fucking
teenager
live.
sitcom?
This is where I fucking live. Are you kidding me? Look, there you go. This is where I fucking live.
What?
That's my door. That's my couch. This is where I fucking live. Cause I'm the coolest bitch you know. Oh,
Jen,
jealous.
it really looks like you are the teenage boy star of a sitcom like iCarly. This is a fake bedroom set.
Anyone who comes to my house will
designer
tell you
to look-
I have my best friend is a 7-year-old, and I have the house that she and I think is fucking cool. So
Do you remember when like Saved by the Bell was on for the first time? Like when Saved by the Bell was actually on network TV, and they tried to have a bunch of like teen soap opera type shows right after it. That's what that
Yes.
looks like. That's exactly what that looks like.
it's not. This is the bookshelf in my living
California
room.
Dreams,
That's just
Hang
the-
Time, whatever the fuck those shows were. Those shows. That's what that looks
I don't
like.
know why she won't take my calls, Jenny. Why won't she take my calls?
That was Brad Majors was in that, right?
yeah. He was the big star. He was a big star.
Brad Majors reporting for duty. Am I wrong?
All right, we are gonna do some word association right now. So for our patrons, we're gonna do some word association. So today's word. So ready, Taylor? Throw someone up on the screen. All right,
Oh,
Tam,
sure, yeah.
Haircut.
I'm not saying Ben again.
One word, Tam.
Haircut.
The questions are gonna get
Need one
harder.
desperately.
Need one desperate. All right, this is not working. Next
No,
person.
it's not.
One
Sorry.
word. One word.
One word.
The first laugh. Move on after the
All right.
laugh, Steve. You should
All
know
right.
that.
Carrie. Haircut. Scissors. There you go. She got it even before I said it. All right, next one.
Shave. You
All
got
right,
shave
Ron.
and a haircut.
Shave and a haircut. You guys are very bad at one word. You count it to one and then stop
The
counting.
one word is shave. I said as in shave and a haircut.
As in
His word
shave
is
and a haircut.
shave.
Okay,
Yes,
got it.
nice.
His word is shave. All right, what do we got next? All right, Frank.
Clippers. Clippers.
All right, cool. Weird to bring basketball into this, but all right, we'll take it.
The Clippers even
love the
lose a
shirt,
haircut.
Shannon.
100.
Haircut to 100. Okay,
No,
that
haircut
is.
100, like the band from the 80s.
Oh, I thought you were saying that like it's 100 days before any of us had a haircut.
No, the band.
Way to date us all. Thanks a lot.
What else? I was just referencing Saved by the Bell shows that were on live, so like I've already done that.
Janet, love your T-shirt, by the way. Isolation Nation, great.
Thank you.
Jen,
I bought the Embrace the Suck one as well. It's supposed to show up today, but my mail hasn't shown up yet, so I'm really upset. I really wanted to wear it. Maybe tomorrow.
This is a good chance for you to embrace the suck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am embracing the suck a lot of my Embrace the Suck T-shirt for sure.
Love
excellent.
that.
And Jessica, all right, what do we?
Sweeney.
What do we got? Sweeney. Oh shit, that was
nice.
You went
Nice,
dark on
Jess.
that one.
Love that.
Goodness gracious.
What is the? All right, Brad.
She was stabbing herself in the
Majors.
neck. Not a, that wasn't the blowjob symbol. She was stabbing herself in the neck, I think.
Oh, that totally looked like a blowjob symbol.
Yeah, that's it. She was stabbing herself in the neck, not going. You got to use your tongue to
okay.
a blowjob thing.
I was like that.
That's the Rocky Horror version of
I don't
Sweeney
know.
Todd, Fleet Harbor.
I don't know how. I don't know what you straight people are fucking doing, but that does not look natural to me.
Well, I'm impressed with Jessica's husband because she literally went like this, and that's a lot. I don't know what's going on. Like, more of a
No.
straw.
Bowers.
Maybe
it's
he
even
makes
worse.
her eat a hot
That was
dog
actually-
first. I don't know.
That was the pre-blowjob carb loading. That's what that
That's when she eats the sandwich.
was. Yeah.
Is that it? Do we get everybody's associated word?
Thanks for watching,
Yeah.
everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's
That's another show. So we'll get to a comic after Rachel. Rachel, we got anything coming in before we get to our first comic?
Yeah, let's catch up on a couple things. So we had a couple $10 donations from Miguel Trevino and Dan DeLise. We had 2 $5 donations to the show from NNYD, Damien, and Jessica in our live audience.
Thanks, y'all.
And then we have $2 Canadians from Amanda Salad, who said, Ben, Amina Sala is just Amina, my name is Amanda. So, name on YouTube.
Wait, her name is Amanda Salad, which sounds almost
They
changed
changed it
That's
to
someone
Amanda
saw?
Salad.
That is genius.
Change your name.
Yeah.
That is genius. Also, I want to eat an Amanda salad so bad. I don't even know what it is. I
Well,
love salads. I want in.
It involves two Amandas. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's Amanda's sandwich, Bowers.
Oh, yes. I don't know what a salad is. My bad. I've really never heard of that. So I thought he said sandwich. All right. We're going to bring up our first comic. You have seen her on season, you can see her right now on Netflix on season 1 of Dead to Me. She's also on Dyer, the Future President. Here are the very funny Jen Kober, everybody. Jen Kober.
Throat. I have been, like I said, 95 days with the dog, and I'm on a Disney Plus show. So I downloaded Disney Plus because I got to the end of Netflix, and I'm watching Disney Plus so much that now I'm looking at my dog and I'm just waiting for this bitch to start talking to me. That is like clearly what the next step in our relationship is. I just in an effort to try to stay happy, I read an article about something about taking drugs and being happy. So I got a hold of some hallucinogenic mushrooms that someone has so generously put into a candy bar. And I proceeded to eat one for the last 3 weeks, about every 4 days. Now, I have to tell you that the reason you've all heard of somebody did drug story, but the reason that I did drug story is important is because at the end, I figure out the entire fucking thing. Okay. So here's what happened. I hadn't done mushrooms in a long time. I think the last time I did mushrooms was like 1996 in Chicago. And all I really remember about it is I was like in a park and it was snowing. And I looked at the girl I was tripping with and I went, girl, we're inside the snow globe. Do you feel it? God is just shaking this shit up, girl. We're a fucking toy. Like it was right. Like I really just understood. And we were in that park for like hours and hours and hours. And then cut to like 20 minutes later and it had only been 20 minutes. So that was all I really remembered. That was all I really remembered about mushrooms. So I eat this chocolate bar and I chose to have an empty stomach and eat all of the chocolate at once. Probably not the smartest choice I've ever made. So it all hit me quickly and deliberately with great force. And the way it started to come out of me was dancing. I have I don't want to say her name because if I say her name, she'll turn on and record everything I'm saying. But I have one of those speakers that you talk to. And so I told her to start playing music that I enjoyed. And I was a dancing fool, y'all. Michael Jackson had nothing on Jen Kober. I was rocking the free world. It was fantastic. I danced all over the apartment. And then something told me that I needed to be outside. So I went outside. Now, listen, I live in Santa Monica. These are mean streets. You don't just want to be out in Santa Monica at any time of night. So this was about 1 o'clock in the morning, the night after all the protests and everything had been here. So I felt like I just needed to be outside and see that it was quiet, see that everything was okay. And I walked around and things were quiet until I got to this park by my house, which was just buzzing with like motion and movement and people talking because there were a bunch of homeless people in this park and protesters, I guess, chilling out. And there was like a scene going on. And I was like, I have a home. I have a home. I have a home. And I start running fucking back home. And tears are just streaming down my face. I am crying and running back home. I have a home. And I get in my house, y'all, and I close the door and there's my dog. And this is where she talks to me. The dog looks right at me and says, the answer is at the water. And I'm like, what? The answer is at the water. And I just turned around. I left the house again, and I start running towards the Pacific Ocean, which is about 4 blocks away. I get to the park. I didn't really go to the ocean. I went to the park in front of the ocean, and I laid in the grass and started making like snow angels with my hands. And I saw the entire plan as it should be. Putin, Trump, Pence, McConnell, and Lindsey Graham all get the virus and die. Nancy Pelosi becomes president.
Oh, God.
Her first executive order is to make it that only Black people can be police officers. And then Angela Merkel leads Germany to find a cure that they then mass produce and give to the world as an I'm sorry for World War II. So I feel like the answer here, friends, is do those drugs. And I think if we all can all speak this, I believe in the secret. You have to speak what you want to happen into the universe. So you guys make sure this plays a lot. Send this out to people. Really get this message out there. That's how we solve. You can't write a fucking better ending than that. That's what I saw. I saw it so clearly, y'all. And it all came from Blueberry, my dog. She said the answer was at the water, and sure enough, it was. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Jen Kober, ladies and gentlemen. Nice work, Jen Kober.
Jen Kober.
Awesome.
I hope that you are not selling drugs, otherwise this might freak you out.
I'm not on hallucinogenic drugs, I'll say that.
Yeah,
You've been watching me hit a vapor pen every 10 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to tip Jen Kober, you can do so. The tip jar is open. Venmo, top right of the screen. You can PayPal.
A new sack of mushrooms. A new sack of mushrooms is $22. I'm just saying. So if you can help a bitch out, help a bitch get like one more week of happiness. You know what I mean?
If you guys want to help Jen and also apparently discover, I'm not sure if it's the end to everything that we're facing or possibly a new finale to Game of Thrones. Either way, it would work. Make sure to tip. Rachel, what do we got coming in?
Wait, hold on. Can I say one thing first to Jen?
Yes.
Yeah, your mic is super low.
Hello, what's happening to me? How about
Just talking
now?
to
How's
it.
the mic now? How's the mic sound?
That's better.
It's way better.
now
Way
it's good,
better,
but
brother.
When you put it by your face, it works totally.
Whatever, guys. Jen, I just wanted to say I loved your drug enlightened perspective on the world. I'm not sure if the end of the plan is exactly something I dig. I will try to get my whole temple on board for letting the Germans inject all of us, but I don't know how they're going to react.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, that's how we have to believe that Angela Merkel is really going to lead the German. They want to apologize. And this is their way. They find the cure and they give it to all of us. And then, we're in this together, man.
tell
You
ya.
watch the commercials or what?
I performed in Germany last year, and it was very weird for me to really respect how open the crowds were and how no one was offended by anything.
And P.S.
I'm like,
maybe
holy
it's not
shit.
an injection. Maybe it's a pill. Ben, maybe I'm a Jew too. I'm not. I'm just.
No
saying.
Jew's just going to take a pill. That's insane. What are we talking about here? I'm sorry to step in, but no.
No, please bring it. That's it. That's what we need. We need somebody fighting the system. Damn it.
You see a bunch of Jews just being like, what is it? Okay. Just the allergy questions alone are going to be enough to stop that process right there. It's not.
Plus, I don't know if I even relate at all to Steve's defense of the German people being open-minded as he performed for them.
Well, probably because I didn't finish the joke.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you. But you're an Aryan-looking fucker, and so I feel like it was wrong.
Please finish it,
Jen, you
because
just said
I'm-
I interrupted Jew, and that is exactly what
see?
happened. That is exactly.
Steve, please finish it because I'm just picturing a bunch of Germans at the beginning of each show looking at you and being like, perform for us.
Well, that was my whole point. That there was a moment where I complimented the crowd on on being so wonderful and free and accepting. That I was like, holy shit, I'm a Jewish American who just went to Germany to have free speech. Like, what in the fuck happened? That's a
they
story that would have been
responded,
funnier
"Yes.
3 minutes ago.
Yes, it would have been funny uninterrupted, but the lesbian Jew cut you off, didn't she?
That's right. That's how my people get back. That's how my people get back.
Yeah.
Can do.
That's what the Jews say. Just the tip.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
we
the
had
Jews say is let's check in and count the money.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
gonna stop this character now.
Nope. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Please
Thank you.
do. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
That's great. So we've got a $10 tip from Miguel Trevino, $5 tips from Guy Cognito, from Andrea Gordon, from Askell Allen. Tam in our live audience tipped $5 and said, Jen, I feel like I had a secondhand trip during that set.
Nice. That is my intention. That is my
And then
intention.
we have Jessica, $25 in our live audience and said, okay, another bag and leftovers for a dog bone. You just made me remember a hilarious time in my life too. So thanks.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Dread Pirate tipped 10 Aussie and said for Jen while Rachel's shrink ray wears off. I don't know what that means.
I think maybe your haircut. I don't know.
Maybe. Let's see if any other tips.
You guys know, congratulations. We've been raising money today to get me to smoke on camera, and we just hit the amount. So
You are such fucking knuckleheads. I love you guys. I've never
inspired me.
met knuckleheads like you. This is fun.
just hit the amount. Woo, woo.
And I also think that
They had to raise money to get you to smoke weed.
It's Danny. It's a reference to when I did it. Do you know
Ah.
about that,
Money to
Danny?
get Steve
You
to
lived
smoke
with
weed.
me
I
for
do.
2
Yes, I
years.
do. I do remember that because you texted me concerned in the middle. That's
Yeah.
right. I do remember it now.
I did
That
get a
is right.
911.
everything
text
I
from you,
feared,
yes.
Danny. It's everything I feared. Please help me. Come to my house. Fuck the quarantine. I need you. I need you. I need
The
you.
Germans are here. The Germans are here.
I mean, guys, literally, you know, like when the Hindenburg crash, the famous saying, "Oh, the humanity." Hofstetter gets high, and his famous saying is, "Oh, the emails."
First of all, Ben, I say that when I'm sober, also. But
No, but you were crying. You were here. You were like, "There's so many emails. There's so
I
many
was-
emails."
This doesn't make it any better. I was just concerned we weren't reading all the super chats. Like that's what I was worried about.
How you read super chats through email?
The Venmo ones, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I've never
So we-
seen the show or been behind the scenes. So I don't know.
He's on-air talent, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in my trailer usually.
All right, we'll do it live.
Do it
Okay,
live,
what
damn
is
it.
All right, we have
All
Renee Hutchison tipped Jen $5. We had Ron Wayner tipped Jen $5 and said, "What about the German chocolate?"
Nice.
And then Tamara Johnson $15 for Jen.
Man, you
Excellent.
guys
And look, we got a guest.
Fantastic. I love this.
We got a
Awesome.
guest coming in.
Here we go. So as it's Fridays, our good friend Jamie Kennedy shows up. Always never know where he's going to be, and today he's in a fun place. What's up, Jamie Kennedy? How we
Nice.
doing?
How are you guys? Can you hear me? Do you want me to take my mask off?
No, you're good. Keep your mask
Can you
on.
take your mask
This is
off and
much
breathe on some
better.
senior
You
citizens,
look
please?
fantastic.
There's one coming. I'm actually I'm on my way to Best Buy. I'm at my data storage place. I'm getting some hard drives and I'm just waiting. But it's in front of the Oak Massage in downtown Glendale here. I know that looks a little shady, but nothing weird is happening. I'm just waiting.
Just that $35 massage place looks a little shady.
Yeah, I know. The line at Best Buy was long, but so I went to get my hard drives, and just happens to be next to Oak Massage. It just happens to be. It's nothing weird.
Sure. You didn't get your hard drive there at all. I understand.
Ooh.
Jamie, because it's hard during quarantine to, keep your spirits up. Did you at least did your massage end happy?
Dude. You know how it's a problem? You know we're in quarantine because look, the light's not even on. They're actually not here, dude. Look at it. They're not light.
That camera angle looked like you were about to do like a Consumer Reports investigation at the end of the year. This massage parlor is not actually a massage parlor.
What really happens at the $35 massage?
There,
is
though.
it worth
You know
$35?
they're in there.
You want me to knock?
You have to knock a number of times. 8 knocks. 8 knocks. That's the number 8.
And after you do it, just say, "I am the one who knocks."
Because that's what they're telling people. Like, just knock. We let you in. Just knock. Come on. So happening.
Did you knock?
Let him in. That'll be very funny.
I knocked 7 times.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the door swings open. A giant guy just grabs him by the back of the shirt and pulls him in.
That would be the best.
Massage starts now.
Him! Finish him!
Finish him off. Jamie Kennedy, when you break up with a girl, do you look her in the eyes tenderly and say, "You've been exed"?
Yeah.
We need to know.
That's usually after the lovemaking sessions.
I think
He
this
just
is a
rolls
question
over
for
and
the
literally
ladies.
exits her out on his calendar by his bedside. That's another one. That's my Tuesday.
I would never say you've been punked. We don't say that word in my house.
Never. Never.
But I think that would be good. That would be. Seriously though, the Best Buy, you have to do a whole appointment. Like it's a to-do, man. You gotta wait to make an appointment to go in. And just want to let everybody know that Fry's in Burbank is running very low on HDMI cables. This is the report from the Valley.
Shit.
By the way, Jamie, there's a pandemic, right? Just making sure you're like, these stores have changed their policies lately. It's really weird.
Dude, I went in yesterday. There was one guy behind the desk. I go, "Bro, customer service?" He goes, "Yeah, it's just me. What do you want?" Just me for all the. I'm the asshole. I turned 50. You know how it is.
I also like that you're taking a daily trip to Best Buy. Like, what do you?
Batteries. Dude needs batteries.
Lot of gigabytes. A lot of data on my hard drive. A lot of data. What's up, Betty? You feeling good? There's my man. There's my Armenian man. We're good, right? I maybe get it tomorrow. Okay, and you don't go through my data, right?
They heard you knocking. They heard the knocking.
Guys, I love you.
I love the idea that that's just a random guy walking down the street. It has nothing to do with the store.
He went up and was like, "Yeah, Jamie Kennedy yelled at me in front of a Best Buy today. I don't know what the hell's going on."
Best Friday ever.
Quiet.
I don't want to say anything, but I've got an Armenian hand job waiting for me.
Not sure what makes it.
Well, the people at the massage parlor are going to be jealous.
Wait,
so.
did Jen Kober just say, "I'm not sure what makes it Armenian"?
Yes.
We're in Glendale, okay, Jen? This is Armenia West.
I
Okay?
get it, but you said, you made it sound like an Armenian hand job is different than like a Greek hand job or a Turkish hand
guys,
job,
instead
or
of
a
getting
Persian
everybody
hand job. Like,
canceled, what do we have coming in, Rachel?
I'm just trying to differentiate and diversify.
Hey, it's really a great time to discuss racial differences right now. I think the climate's perfect for that.
And Jen, you don't give a fuck about hand jobs. Why do you care at all? That's not your deal.
That's true. It's
Jen, can
You
I
want to describe how it's
I
different?
blame Jamie Kennedy. Do you know how many times I say that in a day? I blame Jamie Kennedy.
You've been at me.
Can we play a game where I'm going to do the voiceover for a 10-second Nickelodeon promo for your sitcom coming up, and you just be the cool kid that stars in the show just posing. All right?
Are you talking about me?
Yep.
Here we go.
This Thursday, you know her, you love her. She's a badass kid with a score to settle. It's Jen in I'm Jennifer.
I adore you, Ben Gleib. I do.
Malibu's least wanted, am I right?
Listen, let me say this to Jamie Kennedy. Let me say this to Jamie Kennedy before he leaves. I don't think they should have picked Brian Dunkelman. I think they should have picked you. You would have been so much better with Seacrest. You would have lasted more than one season. I know it.
Wait, was he up for it?
Jamie, were you up for that for American Idol?
No, I couldn't get the audition, but I appreciate the belief.
I literally was down to 3 other guys, Dunkelman and me, to be with Seacrest. I had 4 auditions.
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I had 4 auditions.
I literally used to do a joke. I literally used to do a joke where I was like, can you imagine the poor fucking guys that got beaten out by Brian Dunkelman? And now I know who it was. Wow.
And he quit.
How do you get up in the morning?
What's that?
How do you get up in the morning?
Listen, I wouldn't have quit American Idol, I'll tell you that much. But once you come very close to being the host of one of the biggest franchises in television history, what it does is it's very freeing because it makes you stop caring or believing in life.
It has done that to him. It has. It has.
By the way, Ben, I'm really glad that you got the haircut before you said that because we would have thought you were serious if you still had that. Like if you had said that looking like you did 2 days ago and been like, I really don't believe in life anymore. We've been like, I don't think he believes in life anymore.
I feel like he opened for me at like the Flappers in Claremont. That's what's going on for that kid. Like I feel like we all need to just take a moment of silence for Brian Dunkelman.
I did a show with them 6 months ago.
You what?
I did a show with them 6 months ago.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Well, before all this.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
It was in the kibitz room at Cantor's, which is notoriously the saddest room for comedy in the game. And just seeing him in that room hurt all of us. But he was a good man.
but also at the same time, I know we can make fun of him for that, but at the same time, I respect someone who quits a big show because it's shitty. Like, good for him.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think he regrets it really. Or does
Jamie Kennedy, would you have quit that gig?
Are you kidding me? I wish they would reboot it right now. I would do the Armenian version.
You know it's on TV right now, Jamie. You know that, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I also love that Jen asked, would he do that gig? He comes to us every Friday from his hot tub.
No, I know. I'm missing the bone broth right freaking now. This is what you guys are so much fun to fucking watch.
They basically, you know how Jen Kober was dunking on Dunkelman for I don't know what reason.
You know what? It honestly came to me. I wondered if that was the kind of thing you would have been up for, genuinely, and I was just fucking.
No, to be honest,
busting your balls is so fun for me. It's like having a little brother.
Thank you. Ben Gleib reverse dunked on me by asking me whatever he just asked me. But to be honest with you, I was too busy doing a show called the Jamie Kennedy Experiment.
Right.
One of the
At
great
that time.
hidden camera shows ever.
Is that available on streaming services, Jamie?
I wish. I fucking wish. Maybe like Pakistan Redbox. I don't know. The rights are.
It was
It's big in
a bit
Armenia.
of a coincidence that they ended up having him host it because the Jamie Kennedy Experiment was actually named after Jamie Lee Curtis and John F. Kennedy Jr., who had produced it, and then he just happened to host.
Good
so.
God.
But I will say that it was. You want some history? This is not going to be funny. but most of the stuff I say isn't. So
why should we let that stop us, Jamie? Have you seen the show?
Never have before.
Jen, at the time when I was doing the Jamie Kane experiment, had a deal with the WB, and I was hosting something called Interstitials, and they had something called UK Pop Star, which I was one of the microphones for. And so you're so correct. And Nicole Swagsiger was on the show, and she was in a show called Eden's Crush.
Yes.
Can you say Nicole's last name one more time?
Schwarzenegger? Okay, we got it.
Schwarzenegger. What I'm saying is I was originally on the show that became a spinoff, which American Idol happened, and Dunkelman quit, and then I did the Jamie Kane experiment, which Ashton Kutcher stole, and then he had sex with Demi Moore, and now I'm in Glendale waiting for my fucking hard drive.
Yes. You don't even have to take a pill from the Germans with that one. Give it up.
Jamie, can you just say Nicole's name one more time?
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Best known for her role in the Popsicle Dolls. You know, we all remember her, right?
I also love that in Jamie's story of that, he also basically just almost got the part of Gwyneth Paltrow in Sliding Doors, too. And also, Jamie, for the record, it was not trying to be a reverse dunk on you. All I meant was you're humble enough to do our show because you're cool, so why wouldn't you do an even bigger show?
Well, thank you. I'm trying to expand. This got all emo now.
Jamie doesn't know how to respond to us being nice. He's like, wait, what? Am I on the wrong show?
Am I being tricked?
Show, guys? Am
I being X'd right now?
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher jumps out from behind that fucking building. That'd be awesome.
Oh, holy fuck.
The whole pandemic's been a punk on Jamie this whole time.
You're like, this got elaborate.
At least you got it right. At least you didn't say, I love your show, Scare Tactics. Somebody said that to me. Hey, I loved you on Scare Tactics, dude. You were a great host. I'm like, that was Tracy Morgan, but thank you.
Dude, what are you talking? I get told all the time that they loved me on Orange is the New Black. I'm like,
I've never heard anybody.
It's on Netflix right now. Last season.
I love you.
Awesome.
I love you as Johnny Bravo right now. That's all I'm saying. A little bit. I feel like I gave you that surfboard at Teen Choice in 2003.
That's a boogie board. I do not surf. I boogie. I wiggle my belly and I just kind of ride the wave. There's no standing happening.
I love Jen in her new Nickelodeon show, which goes a little something like that. By day, she's a high school kid, but by night, she's a CIA agent trying to find international spies. She's Agent Freddie.
My favorite part about that bit, Ben, is that you're exactly right on how uncreative they name their shows as well. Yes. Like they just literally be like, it's a CIA agent starring in CIA agent.
Welcome
to it's a psycho yoga instructor starring in psycho yoga instructor.
Look, that is what Lifetime did. That movie was called The Perfect Pose when it was sold. All right, they changed some shit up.
All right, Rachel.
I got more gossip.
Oh God, let's hear some gossip.
Please.
Well, because we were talking about that. So just another behind the scenes, we used to go to upfronts. You guys know what those were at the time of American Idol. Seacrest and me used to text. And then in 2007, I saw him in Knocked Up and I thought he was hilarious. I said, dude, you were hilarious. And he said, who's this? No phone, no new phone. Just who's this? I said, it's me, Jamie, the guy from the massage place.
He knew exactly who you fucking were.
The guy from the massage place from the future. That's incredible. I did a hidden camera show once. I set up my best friend Jason on a show called Ultimate Revenge that was hosted by Ryan Seacrest. And
really?
Yes.
I don't know what's weirder, that you did that, or that you just referred to somebody as your best friend when you're almost 40. But okay.
He's been my best friend since we were in high school. Okay, Jamie.
I'm joking. Joke. It was a joke.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Ben, it
Maybe
hurts
now's
us
not
more.
the time for jokes, Jamie. Maybe now's not the time.
God.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, let's catch up, Rachel.
Bowers and Rachel and I all know we're not his best friend. We don't qualify.
But the end of that story quickly is that I had to set up my best friend to get revenge for when he accidentally ran over my ankle in high school with his car and then braked on it and kept the car on my ankle for 9 seconds. And so I told him that I was cast in a Sandra Bullock Western movie, my first big movie role. This was like 15 years ago, and I really wanted my best friend to be there to be an extra in the movie, so I begged him to show up, and the whole thing was to set up. He gets his big break, and we end up throwing him through windows. He gets cast in this bigger role in the movie, throwing him off a balcony, all this shit. But the one thing he knew that was kind of suspicious about it, and when he started to catch on, they for some reason chose that the movie was directed by Ryan Seacrest. And my buddy was like, Ryan Seacrest ain't directing no fucking movies, okay?
Can I just ask real quick, if your best friend ran over your ankle, what did your second best friend do? Punch you in the fucking face? Like what?
He fucked me in the ass, Steve. How do you ask?
Like one time I was on a show, guys. It was called Social Distancing Social Club. It's the only show I've ever been on. It's this one. And I think we're going to move it forward a little bit. Rachel, get some tips. Let's get to another comic. How about that?
We can do that. We had Ellie give Jen a $5 tip. We had Carrie tip $2 to the show. We've got Dan DeLise $5 for the show. And then these people were Facebook star tippers. Marina Pelletier, Scott Merriman, Jasmine Dixon, and Kimberly Willis.
Awesome.
Thank you much, everybody.
Jamie, can you hang for another comic, or you got to go to the Best Buy? What's your schedule like?
I can. I got to get off at 4, but of course, I'd love to see a young comic who's.
All right. Coming up next, then.
Is Dunkelman going to be mad at us?
He's next. He'll be fine. He's just up next.
Not me. I didn't say any shit about him, but you guys probably.
No shit to say. I was busting his balls. Come on, man. He's a fucking comedian.
All right, coming up next. You've seen him on Crazy
Ball Busters.
Oh, God. Coming up next, you've seen him on My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. He's a returning champion as well. Get over for the very funny Danny Jolles, everybody. Danny Jolles.
Oh, my gosh. That is going to be hard to follow all of that. Let it be noted, I said nothing bad about the Dunkelman. I said he was great, and we did a show in the Kibitz room. I think I did the first week of the show. I was thinking about it today. I was like, I think I was here like the first week of this show. And we were so young, and man, the world has changed since that day. I mean, everything is different. The way society has changed, people have changed. It's the haunted houses will never be the same, which I think is something people haven't factored in accordingly. But I do think people should start thinking about that. What is a haunted house anymore? What does that mean? A haunted house is just any house that isn't your own right now. I mean, it's just anything. It's insane to think. What are you gonna do to scare me in a haunted? You think about an old like a haunted house from years past. It's like you'd walk in a room and it'd be a guy with a mask and he'd scare you. And now you're just gonna walk in a room. It's gonna be a guy without a mask and he's just gonna be breathing. That's horrifying. So yeah, I talked about this earlier, but this is true, and I don't know if it's even funny, but it is true. Which is I've worked out a ton since this happened. I have that has been my quarantine thing, and the sad part is, and as you all noted, is not that big a difference. Truly disappointing, I think, for all of us that this is months of work. I went into quarantine with the premise and with the idea that if you are in very good shape, you should be required by law to keep a shirt on. I think it is rude. I think it's disrespectful. I think it is. I hated everyone. Anytime I saw anybody with abs with their shirt off, I was like, knock it off. And I will tell you, after doing this for months, I am here to say I believe it should be illegal for anybody who has abs to have to wear a shirt. I think it is bullshit, unfair. Do you know how hard you have to work to have abs? People don't talk about it till you try to do it. It's impossible. Those people's lives are miserable. All they do is eat chicken. That's all you can do. You just eat chicken and you sleep. That's it. You have to sleep. You have to sleep an ungodly amount to do it. You have to sleep like 10 or more. It's horrible. And they're dumb. Everybody's always like, oh, pretty people are dumb. It's like, yeah, because they were busy making abs. That's a ton of time. It's impossible. I'm telling you, every ab you see on a guy, that's 6 books that he should have read that he didn't read. He was busy building those abs. And then we have the audacity to be like, put on a shirt. It's like, you go into an art gallery, you appreciate the art. You go in, you're like, wow, that guy worked hard on that thing. Way to go. You don't walk in and be like, turn it around. This is making me feel bad. I have figures. I don't know how I still am trying to like craft kind of what's going on right now. I do believe, and I guess this is the funny version of all this, but I do think that the porn industry will be the solution. I've said that for years prior to going into this, and I do believe it continues to be. The porn industry is always ahead of everything. And right now, this is going to be right now, everything's happening online. You forget that the porn industry invents everything online. They are always the first to everything. It's very important. Do you remember when the internet first showed up? And it was just like, we're all going to learn. We're all going to meet each other. Remember that early internet? That's how it all started. And you forget it because then the porn industry showed up and it was just like, oh, you're going to learn some shit. And they made the internet what it is today. And you forget this because I was thinking about it. I was like, but they were so subtle about it because they knew what the internet was going to become, but they couldn't just come out and be like, you're going to jerk off in here. So instead, what they did intelligently was the porn industry invented the pop-up ad. Do you remember the day porn found you online? Because I remember the day for me. It was a big day for Danny. I remember it. I was learning. I was being a good boy. I remember it distinct. I was learning and I was asking Jeeves. I was doing everything I was supposed to do. And then it was just like, yeah, remember him? And then all of a sudden it was just like boobs. And I was like, oh, do we not have to type shit into this anymore? Does it just know what we're thinking now? What's going on here? I mean, first to everything in the world, they always nail it. It's the porn industry, first and foremost. They were the first to video hubs. They put it all in one place. Brilliant. They were first to user-generated content, get us onto the creation. Brilliant. For what it's worth, they were the first to diversity casting. I never understand why I feel like I'm alone on this island, why I'm the first person to point this out. It is so right now, Hollywood more than ever is in the middle of being like, we're doing it, we're gonna do it. 15 years the porn industry was like, okay, we can't have 2 white leads in everything. What are we doing here? Come on. Let's we got to think about this, guys. Let's get this white guy out of here. Let's bring in 11 black men and let's make something for everybody. And now Hollywood, the audacity that they have just to run around being like, we're doing it. Crazy Rich Asians. We're great. It's like Crazy Rich Asians is the name of a porn from 10 years ago. It's like we've done nothing. All right, that's enough. Thank you guys very much.
Danny Jolles.
Danny Jolles. Tip jar is open as always. You could tip top right of the screen. You could Venmo. You could laugh. You could PayPal at laughfromhome.com. You could super chat.
I will say stuff. I heard that if you tip me $23, Jen will be really upset, and that's just a rumor I heard. So I thought I had it personally.
That is true. If you want to tip, you can specify that it's for Danny and specify which category it goes to.
I feel like that's what Danny says when he comes. He just says, that's enough. How he just ended his set is how he ends all his lovemaking.
We did it. We did it.
Rachel, what do we got?
All right. So we have Miguel Trevino, tip $10. Dread Pirate 20 Aussie and said, "You have comedy abs at least."
Nice.
Okay. All right. I don't know how to take it, but thank you.
He said you've worked. You can tell you've worked on your jokes.
Oh, all right. All right. That's something.
Comedy abs.
Comedy abs.
Wow.
We have so then Jessica in our live audience. I'll read the comment first. "Don't be upset, Jen, but Danny, you've been making me laugh my ass off at Nowhere Comedy Club shows. Thank you." And she tipped $100.
Come on.
Oh, look at that.
That's gonna earn you. So that's gonna.
I would never
That
take
is-
offense to that. There is enough funny and money for everybody here, honey.
That is
I would
very
ever.
nice. Thank you
I
so
just
much.
hate tipping for nowhere. It's annoying. And so I was just like, you know what? This guy's made me giggle so many nights in a row. Thanks.
Oh,
Now I
you're
have
the
to go
best.
sing
Thank you so
happy
much.
birthday.
Oh.
It's her son's
Would
happy.
you guys
it's
like
her
to
son's-
sing
Oh, it's her son's happy birthday. I was like, oh.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
sure.
sing it. Sure, let's
Would
do
you?
it.
Okay, ready,
Yeah.
guys? Here we
What?
go. We're gonna sing.
Cool. Okay.
Jessica's son's birthday.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
Okay.
Camera around.
What's his
One.
name, Jess?
Cole.
Cole. All right. Oh,
Here we
nice.
go,
Don't
guys.
fall.
Let's sing.
Happy birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cole.
Cole, that's who it
Happy
is.
birthday
To you.
How slow do some of you sing? That was the weirdest. You guys were like, happy birthday. Like, fucking sing it.
It's
Building
called
7,
Art,
Cole. Check
Steve.
out Bert. Look into Building 7.
That was pretty bad singing. I will agree. That was pretty bad cadence on the singing. But hey,
Yeah.
Fun being honest.
That was,
Guys,
but riveting
used to-
content,
All the
guys.
instruments, they
Riveting
don't sing.
content.
The reason we sing Happy Birthday that slow these days is because we don't want to have to sing it twice when washing our hands, Steve.
What
That
are you
was
eating
for the
right now?
delay, right?
What are you eating?
I'm just eating an entire huge jar of pickles from Grillo's Pillows, and King Cheese is back, baby. King Cheese back with a vengeance.
Wait, you're eating just pickles and cheese? You know what? That's my fault for asking.
Yeah,
I saw a
don't
thing I
ask
didn't
questions like that.
understand.
Hey, Jamie, it's 4:00. It's time for you to roll. I wanted to say goodbye to Jamie Kennedy. Thanks again. One time again. Have fun at the
Thanks,
Best
you
Buy.
guys. Go in
Good
the
luck.
Best Buy. Great set. See you guys. Thank you.
I
Great
hope,
set,
I,
brother.
I hope you get all the endings you deserve.
Yeah.
Jamie, thank you for being with us, my friend. It's great to have you here as always. If you need a discount at checkout, tell them you know Seacrest.
Next week, I'm back in the tub. Next week, back in the
Yes.
tub. See you
All right,
guys.
baby.
You can,
God, I missed my
you
bone
can text
broth.
Seacrest, and then show the clerk at Best Buy. The magic words for the discount is "Who's this?" So,
That's funny.
Exactly. Rachel, anything else to catch up on?
We do. So we had Ronald Wayner tipped Danny $10. Renee Hutchison tipped Danny $5. We had then some tips for the show come in. It was Nick Wessel sent like 3,000 Facebook stars. Cody Sharp $5 and said Steve is a god.
Wow.
that is Thank you.
He didn't say God of what, Steve. He just said a god. So don't take it too much.
Oh,
like
I'm aware. I'm the god of toilet paper. I hoarded it all.
If Steve were a god of something, what do you think you'd be god of?
Pale?
Anger? Can you be the god of anger? Like he smites people that are fucking evil? Like that's his thing?
And be the god of anger. What did you suggest, Steve?
Paleness.
The king of paleness is pretty damn good. I sentence you to a lifetime of no pigment. Go off the mic a little. Is that a little too loud?
Yeah, that was
loud.
You know, it was painful, but that's what happens when you go face to face with a god. You have to deal with a little bit. It's a lot, you know.
Gods aren't known for being quiet, Taylor.
I would say God of spreadsheets if I had to say something.
There you go.
Of emails.
Out of email, maybe email. Yeah,
emails
God
and
of email.
spreadsheets. A lot of orders. There's a system we have here. That's a lot of Steve's godness.
It's I think it's a combination of comebacks and also getting back to people. I answer emails very quickly.
Very
And
quickly.
so it's both. It's coming back at people and coming back to people. Those are my two strengths.
Yeah, I would agree.
Sometimes Steve CCs me on an email and I read it and it's the reply to an email I haven't sent to him yet.
Well, what I'll do is I'll send myself the email that Ben should have sent me, and then I'll reply to it and CC him. That's the trick.
I will get you that email, Steve. Don't worry.
Rachel, catch us up. Let's do this game.
Sky tipped $5 and said, Steve is the god of smiting ignorant audience members.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
That's true.
And part-time NASCAR drivers, apparently. Didn't realize that. Yeah, holy shit, that tweet. I think it's at like 130,000 likes now. It's crazy. I had never heard of Racist Rally before yesterday, but fuck, he's probably heard of me now. So that was a fun one.
Well, one of our comics, Brent Terhune, who we've had on, who was Coney Danza, the hot dog guy, he had a video get 4 million views this week, and he was in Newsweek today, so that's pretty cool. So
yeah,
so
yeah,
how does that make you feel, Steve? Huh? You didn't do any of those things.
I'm not trying to do that.
Proud of Brent, and also my tweet got like 10 million views.
I tipped him 100. No offense, Steve, but I tipped that guy $100. I hope that's okay.
You know what? None taken. No,
Brent's the NASCAR guy, Jen.
What do we got, Rich? Anything else?
Yep. Yeah, so we do. Andrew Davern tipped the show $10, and then we had quite a few other Facebook stars come in. Christopher Spies, Hugo Ortega, Gabby Jimenez, and I think that's it.
Jimenez?
Very cool.
Yeah, that too. I just am not going to say last names
tortilla
anymore.
behind her.
How did you say it?
I don't deserve this anymore, do I?
Are you
No, it's just the Americanized version. That's a chalupa. That's not an actual.
What did you say, Jimenez?
I don't know. I was reading it very quickly.
She said Jimmy
Jimenez.
Dean. She said Jimmy Dean, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, let's play the game.
Let's do the game.
So the game is ruin a job with one letter.
Ruin a job with
Or profession.
a professional with one letter. So let's go to.
Yes.
I know we have a lot of Patreon people in the live audience and some non. So let's get to. Renee had some. Renee, you want to go?
Yeah, anal boat driver.
Anal boat driver. Oh, that's good. Holy shit, that's good.
Anal boat driver?
Yeah, like canal.
Canal.
Canal boat.
See off canal and made it
Oh,
anal.
very nice. Took me a minute.
Spelling
very
joke.
nice.
These are all gonna be spelling jokes, Ben. So.
Yeah.
Don't know
He's
how to
drunk on
spell.
pickles. He had too many pickles.
And you want a jar of pickles. But a jar of pickles isn't enough and you need a large bucket. Try Grillo's pillows.
Yeah, that's. Isn't it Grillo's pickles?
How dare you? It clearly says Grillo's pillows, dude. Read it for yourself. Read it.
I think Rachel just read that to you. That's what just happened. All right, what else we got? What else we got?
So I think Shannon. Do you want to do yours?
Yeah, that's fine. So this is a very small change, but I basically said astrologist with 2 S's.
Nice.
So it also works for astrophysicist.
It's, I like that. They work with the anal boat driver. So
yeah, they do.
Hey,
Very compatible.
That was a great entry. And just so you know, this is the difference of like what would be between somebody new to comedy and somebody who's more veteran. We would have just said astrologist.
Well, thank you for that, Ben.
Welcome.
I'm learning.
Shannon's thanks sounded sincere.
Hey, wait a second. I'm going to Ben's birthday show, so I love Ben.
Okay, good. All right.
But to be fair, yeah, there was a little sarcasm in there.
And
You didn't like being Ben splained to?
6 months. What's that?
Yeah, there was some sarcasm.
There you go.
All right. What
All
else
right,
we
let's
got?
go to Ron Wayner had his hand up.
So I saw one. Valvoline just posted an ad for a lubed technician.
Lubed technician. Wow, these are all going in the same direction.
Cool.
And last one, Carrie she has her bottle up now, but she had her hand up.
I'm sorry. I have I have politicians.
Politicians.
Nice. Everybody's thinking in the same direction on this episode. We're all going to the same place. All right. Where else we
All
got?
right. So these are the ones that are unpaid entries that I really liked. So starting us off was Denise Cook, plumper instead of plumber. And then Raymond Benson, bricklayer.
That's really good.
I think someone just improved a profession with one word.
In that prick. And then last one that I had unpaid entry from That Lane Boy, dress secretary.
Would have been more of a help to Ben than I was. Let's be honest.
All right, so these are the ones, including the Patreon ones. These are the ones we'll be voting on. So maybe, never mind. That's a mental note for later. Okay, so starting us off, Gearmay had Sporns commentator.
Sporns, all right.
Nice.
Miguel had maintenance ants. So instead of maintenance, maintenance.
Maintenance.
I hear
when
that.
you need something fixed but really tiny.
Lola had Fistorian.
All the times they've been fisted in the past, they could do a documentary about it. All right.
Avi Naiman
They
had
could.
veteran.
Doesn't mean they should, Steve. Sorry, Rachel.
They should and they will, Ben.
Steve, I'm putting my foot down. And inside somewhere.
I'm putting my fist up. Let's
down.
go. All
Yeah.
right.
So we had Avi had veteran Aryan.
Definitely
Ruined it.
ruins that profession. Yeah, you can only bring white animals there.
All right. Lola had cock instead of cook.
Simple, effective. Nice.
Nice.
I hope they use a different preparation technique, though. You know what I mean?
Trudy had, instead of grief therapist, it's grief the rapist.
That's just an endless cycle of more grief.
Andrea Gordon had undercover top. Basically a porn star who reads the script and acknowledges he should be playing the role of the power bottom. But once the camera rolls, he wrestles his way to a top position, much to the surprise and delight of his co-star.
Wow.
Such a... That might
Wait, can
win
you-
just based on the description. Holy shit.
Can you read? Can you read that again while Jen poses?
Oh, Danny, you sweet little. Stop falling in love. Stop it.
That would be so funny.
Ron Wayner, I know you had a couple entries. I don't know if this is one. Pharmacy technician.
Pharmacy instead of pharmacy.
Nice.
I like it.
Jeremy Day, cocksmith. Dread pirate, stick broker.
That's the assistant to the cocksmith.
Hey, I got a tip for you. There's some real hot sticks you should get involved in. There's some thin balsa wood ones. They're really going to take off.
Dread pirate also has pharmacist.
Yep.
And
I liked it
then
better the second time.
he has proctologist.
Proctologist.
Proctologist, nice.
I like it.
Jason Ritchie, president, as in Trump.
Oh, yeah.
President.
Jonathan
Turns out you
S.
can
this
achieve
one-
that profession, by the way, if Steve Hofstetter's your press secretary.
Yeah, if I'm your dress secretary, you can become president.
And then we all need what's his name? Jonathan S.'s Lieutenant Genitals.
This whole game it was ruined a profession, and everybody's like, we're gonna make it dirty. Like the whole game.
Like every game we play, Steve, it's always like
Don't
this.
you know the internet?
Yeah, pretty much. Fair.
Frank Notaro, instead of pool guy, it's poo guy.
I gotta bring my poo guy over. Why? The drain is stuck.
Jeremy Day, Pundertaker.
Nice.
Undertaker, nice. Ooh, the Pundertaker could be a good nickname for him too.
We've got Jen Winklepleck, Porn Scar.
The shoot did not go the way we hoped.
I think that's more of an emotional one.
I think the porn scar is from a C-section. That's just my guess. I don't know.
It's for covering up a Playboy bunny tattoo.
No, that's just Bauer's category.
Porn scars. Oh God.
And then the last one is Dread Pirate. One should hope their dentist never becomes a dentisn't.
So true.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let's vote. Danny, what was your favorite one of the paid ones?
Cook to cock. Thank you so much.
Cook the cock. All right. Nice work. Jen Cobra, what's your favorite?
Oh, I like politician.
All right.
All right.
Rach.
I liked Jonathan S.'s Lieutenant Genital.
Right. Wow. No consensus yet. And I'm not going to, I think I did like Fistorian a lot, and I liked Lube Tech, but I'm going with Undercover Top. I thought the explanation was great. Undercover Top is my vote.
Historian was good too.
Ben.
Historian was very good. My boy is making noise in the background, so I tried to mute him. Sorry about that. There's some slow dog grumble beneath this voting here. But sometimes you can't let anything stop you from getting to the polls, and that's the message here. Fistorian was pretty damn great, but I have to go with the brilliant writing of the explanation of Undercover Top. That was genius. I want to see that show.
I gotta say, there are 6 votes total. The first 3 went to separate ones, and the last 3 all went to Undercover Top. That explanation was unreal. So
yeah,
nicely done. That is the winner. If you are the Undercover Top, what you can do is you can email the show at laughfromhome.com and claim your prize. That's how it works.
Very cool. Do you guys have any? Ben, Steve, do you have any game entries? Rachel,
I just got 2.
Rach, you got any?
So
No.
I'll do mine. Or Jen or Danny, do you have any?
No. Just vaping and listening and laughing.
Fair.
Yeah. You guys do it. Yeah,
All
you
right,
guys.
Mine are pretty simple. One is Pork Ranger.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice.
And then inspired by Jamie Kennedy's errand, Greek Squad.
Oh,
you go to
added
Best
a
Buy with
letter
your
there.
laptop, they just speak Greek to you. You don't understand them, and it gets fixed just as well as it gets fixed now. So
They tell you need a new gyro.
yeah.
Ben, do you have any?
I only have 2 or 3 8. You ready? I've got no median. Or the way Steve and I have ruined the job of comedian, home median.
Yes. Very good.
I've got bear traffic controller. Flight attendant, which you really don't want.
Right.
And I've got cheap executive officer. Politicians. And final one, it's not that funny, but I just like, if you want to ruin a profession, make it in the past so you can't do it anymore. Bartended.
That's kind of what happened this month. Also, over the last couple months. By the way, home median is good, but also ho median, would be. That's a completely different show.
Totally different thing. Totally different thing.
Hosted
All right.
now by Brian Dunkelman.
Comedian. There it comes full circle. All right. Hey, that was fun, guys. I had a good time. Comics, we're going to let you go. Danny, where do we find you in the world? How can we follow you on social media and that kind of stuff?
Oh, you can follow me at Danny Jolles, Jolles. Yeah, just follow me on all the social media platforms you can imagine.
And there's nothing more Danny Jolles than the sound before starting. That was
There's no warning on this show. It's like all of a sudden you guys just turn it on me. I'm not ready. I'm never ready. Very stressful.
So cute.
Jen, where do we find you at in the world?
JenKober.com, JenKober.com. I'm on the Facebooks. I'm on the Instagram. I am not on Snapchat though, because I don't give a shit what you look like as a deer.
and make sure to watch Jen this fall on her new show, Jen, on Nickelodeon. So check that out.
Very nice. Well, you can find me at Bowers Comedy. I'm actually hosting a show with Adam Ray tonight at the Nowhere Comedy Club, so nowherecomedyclub.com. Check that out. Ben, where are you at in the world?
Asking, I didn't expect that.
Knuckleheads.
Yeah, you can just watch my special Neurotic Gangster on YouTube for free or on Amazon Prime for free if you also ship toilet paper to your house. It's a weird way the media landscape works now. But you can check that out. Thank you to the No Pants Club for watching Neurotic Gangster the other day. And please, on June 19th, celebrate my birthday with me and a bunch of my friends. Bowers and Steve are both on the show. I'm going to be booking in the next day.
Oh, we lost you.
Lost me?
All right, now you're back.
Just for a second. You're back. Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. Anyway.
By the way, you lectured Shannon on how to be a comedian and you don't know how to hold a fucking microphone?
I tell you how bad I've been feeling about my weird comment to Shannon ever since I did that. I'm sorry. I'm a little stoned.
It's okay, Ben. It's
Stoned.
fine. It's fine.
I get analytical about comedy when I get stoned, and I thought it would be helpful. You'd be like, interesting tip, and instead you were offended, and I felt like shit. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I used to be married to a stoner. I'm used to it. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
It's fine. Ben,
I'm just going
As
to.
big as you want. She doesn't care.
Ben,
I hope you heard the used to be.
I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you.
And you were just being a no median. It's fine.
Shannon, despite what I said earlier, don't go changing. Try to please me. You never let
too
me
close.
down before.
Now
What's that?
the microphone is way too close.
You see, there's no winning with you, Steve. It's too close. It's too far.
It's a difference of 3 feet.
The median intrinsically owns correct distance to hold audio device from his mouth.
Don't mute him. Come
What
on.
happened there?
Don't mute Ben.
Finish your plug, Ben. Finish the plug on the people you're booking for your birthday show. Tell us who that's going to be.
And apparently it's not going to be me anymore.
It's gonna be me for sure.
Shannon, no matter how bad I made you feel earlier, just imagine how bad it feels to be muted on your own show by your producer. It's feel great. Doesn't feel great.
No,
June
I just sent
19th.
I just sent Rachel a message. She'll probably read it to you guys soon. But yeah, it's
I'll read it
you're
last.
gonna be great. She's gonna do it last. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. My birthday show has been canceled. As has my birthday. My birthday's canceled. No, I'm kidding. June 19th. Love you guys.
So is my daughter's. Her birthday's next Sunday on Father's Day, and she's crying her eyes out. So it's like, yeah, we'll just drive by.
Well,
Thankfully, she's not that smart. So
I wish somebody had told the world before this lockdown started and ruined all of our lives. Don't go changing.
Steve, where can we find you at? Steve, where can we find you at? Steve?
I'm going to be Ben's birthday show apparently is now canceled, so is his birthday. So I'm going to have my birthday that day instead. And we're going to do a special show for me. No, I will be on that show. I will also, the day before that, I'm hosting a watch party for Secret Optimist. It's a director's commentary where Bowers is going to be there too because he was there when it was shot, and we're going to talk about all the things that have gone wrong with the jokes and stuff since then. And hope you join that. I hope you enjoy that. That'll be at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Awesome.
And yesterday, thank you to everybody who came to the show yesterday. It was the best show I've done at Nowhere. It was so much fun. The crowd was absolutely incredible.
I think right now I just want to pledge $20 towards getting Ben Gleib to smoke something on his birthday, if that's a thing happening.
Ben will smoke anyway. Don't even.
But I mean, I want to.
Shannon, don't cost him money.
Some of that
Set
chocolate.
a dollar limit. It's your birthday. Set an amount. Let's get there. Like
On my birthday, for $1.50, I will smoke marijuana. If anybody is interested in taking me up on that. Also, for some reason, I drank the whole kombucha. Why did I do that?
I'm right now pledging $3
Getting stoned
towards
twice. I
you're
like it.
getting stoned on your
That's
birthday.
very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. Jen, don't go changing.
It's just
All right, we
change
want to
from
say
her
goodbye. We want to
mushroom
say
money.
goodbye to our audience and our comedians. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much, comics and audience. You guys are great, as you are every day. So thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Rachel, we got anything to catch up on before we get
do.
out of here?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
So Jessica and our live audience tipped Jen $50 to make up for it and said, "Fine, Jen, happy birthday."
Nice.
Nice.
We had Cody Sharp tip the show $5. We had $2 donations from To the Rescue and Alexis Peterson, Albino the Bad Guy. Bert the Milkman tipped $10.
Nice.
And lastly, Shannon Kerr had tipped the show $100 just for Rachel to say, "Damn it, Janet, I love you." And see.
Yes.
Yes.
That was Bob Sargent, right?
It's Brad
Classic.
Majors.
All right. Well, it was another great show. Thanks, guys. It's been a fun week. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and keep at it, guys.
Awesome. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing this with your friends. That's the way that the show spreads and we get more viewers and stuff. So thanks for doing that. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Yes,
guys.
I think I'm finally starting to understand why they encouraged me to be there for sound check, and it's starting to sink in. And I am considering it. I'll tell you this much. When you grow up as a young Alaskan boy in a small fishing village named Chugiak, you have a different view of the world. And the way you see the world oftentimes is in its bare necessities. You cut things as tight as you can. And that's why, and I'd like to apologize for all of that. And I also wanted to tell you guys that, no, never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Good night.
You're so stoned.